In its biggest test yet. On first down, Petty's throw is Petty pulls it off of the replay. Runs over a defender to midfield for
all that matters to Art Briles.
Play action on third down. His read was taken away and he floats it up. Play action on first down. A double clutch and a low throw.
We have to keep him on his toes, and that time maybe throwing a little bit of a changeup.
Here's Chuck Linwood, the Big 12's leading rusher, leading the country, running 89 plays a game. Coleman juggles, incomplete. On third and short, it's Linwood straight ahead into the teeth of the defense. Spread offense, but they spread you out to run it. Play action on first down again, and a long throw to Antoine Goodley, who was limited to 7 yards on.
Has really struggled to regain his form this year.
Play action again, wide open again. Goodley with a first down inside the 30. First down and 15. And a fumbled snap. Linwood tries to fall on it. Strikers there as well.
Sometimes when you run these option plays, you take your eyes off the ball just for a moment because you're looking for an unblocked defender. Chuck Linwood was there to fall on it.
Second and 17. Petty well protected to the sideline, and it's Goodley again.
The entire field to find Cannon on the right sideline. Nice patience in the pocket.
Linwood dancing his way for close to a fresh set of downs from the 12. First down and 10. Linwood straight ahead. Reading inside. Wide snap pulled in. On the slant, it's broken up. One defense. Pressure coming. Petty in trouble and sack. Outside the 15-yard. There's start the drive from the 15. And they hand it off to Devin Chafin, who's got no room. Dominique Alexander plugs the hole. Second down.
Joe, this Oklahoma D was a fumble deep in the red zone.
Toss play to Chafin. Couple of blockers in front. Uses his speed to get to the end.
It's hitting him high right, and you got to think the wind has something to do with it.
Chafin again. That time the edge was sealed. Sooners bring 5. Petty, wide side of the field, pulled in by. On third down, Oklahoma drops 8 into coverage. Petty running out of time. Extending the play with his eyes downfield. Dangerous throws, incomplete. He said, well, we're ready for Baylor. Off play action and a miscommunication.
Coleman, they've been out of the lineup, and you need that time to work on that.
Chuck Linwood gets a. Petty throwing the hitch for Coleman. He's got a first down across the 30.
The time to throw it outside.
Here comes Linwood. Running hard. Petty throwing the hitch again. This time Goodley is short of the first down. Sanchez was there first. Less than 1. Linwood straight ahead for a first down. Running over the left side of the line with Drango, Muir, and.
But so many people are scared to pull the trigger because if you don't get it, you give Oklahoma the ball right back.
Petty taking a shot
on a very tough receiver.
Coleman's left wide open. It was speed for a first down inside the 35.
We'll take it to the house and put 7 on the board in a blink.
Petty throwing for the end zone. It's Coleman for the Baylor touchdown.
Not the scapegoat. He is not the guy who deserves all the blame. And unfortunately, it has affected his confidence going forward.
Baylor start after a Trevor Knight interception as the Bears back in front. Linwood spins off contact and gets a couple. The Bears down. On first down, outside again. Goodley again, getting a few. Empty set on third and 7. Only a 3-man rush, so Petty with time, but it's knocked down. Midfield. Into the short side, Coleman. Great strike. Here comes Chafin, unable to find a seam.
Importance.
Sooners bring pressure. It's picked up, so Petty with time to take a shot out in front. Just get it off and throw the slant. It's Coleman, but he's. Sooners bringing heat. Petty throwing to the outside for Jay Lee and a first down.
Just made the better play.
Empty set again, this time 8 in coverage. And a man comes open. It's Levi Norwood with his first catch inside the 15.
Joe, this is the same look that Oklahoma gave on 3rd and 4th down.
Throws into pressure. It's Coleman at the 5. Showing pressure again and bringing it against the run. Petty kept it and got shut down at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and goal for the Bears. It's interior that Oklahoma. Chafin inside the 5, and it looks like he's got a penalty. They bring the big set in. Chafin right through the middle for his 2nd touchdown. Second half out of an empty set. Oklahoma shows pressure and brings it, as Petty's done much of the afternoon. Quickly gets 2nd down and 4. Play action. Jay Lee, his 2nd catch, and again taking advantage and zeroed up here. Nobody over the top, but again cushion. And again Lee.
Surprised to see the Oklahoma defense bail out into those lanes that he's trying to throw.
Coleman in space. Petty's first look was taken away, but then Coleman comes free for a 1st down. On
the throwing lanes, look, you're going to see him go out. He's been throwing hitches and slants. They're just taking off on a dead sprint, and what Bryce Petty does is he waits for what Oklahoma did to counter that.
Oklahoma again bringing pressure against empty, and they beat it with a slant. This time Antoine.
It's really a moot point.
Here's the adjustment. They bring only 3. It's still Coleman slipping his way for 4 or 5.
Love the way he's ground through. He's worked hard, and now he's in a position to put his team, his Baylor.
Passing league in practice. Why not? Big cushion again. And Lee sets up. Coleman lined up in the backfield and takes it up the middle. What a drive for the nation.
You give them 6 yards, I take 6 yards. You give them 7 yards, I take 7 yards. Now you put the defense on their heels. They're reeling. You put the running.
31-14 lead for the Bears as they start their 2nd drive of this half.
First drive, they need to pressure them.
Play action. Petty wants to take a shot, and as Coleman running by the corner in stride.
When you play tight coverage.
Here's Linwood. Short gain on 1st down. So 2nd down. All right. 2nd down. Petty takes advantage of the cushion again. Coleman against Wilson.
You're just guessing.
Linwood with a big hole. And it's 1st down and goal for the Bears. Stephen Parker stood him up on 1st and goal. Linwood fighting forward. Baylor to start this 2nd half. Linwood again, feeling his way into the end zone. Touchdown. They go outside. It's Goodley. Stopped after a gain of 3 at one point. Linwood hit at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you do it.
Petty looking this way towards Wilson. Coleman's got his 15th catch of the day. And Corey Coleman is across the 40.
Like Corey Coleman, you cannot leave open in space.
Linwood, no room on the ground.
Week 2, the true freshman coming in the place of Antoine Goodley. Anybody, any of these wide receivers.
For our Bryles team. Throwing the slant, Coleman again, right at the stick, which Baylor won. Empty set to start the drive.
Extremely well, but have really done a nice job since.
Petty makes one man miss. Throws across his body for Goodley with a spin. Antoine Goodley stays on his feet to the
pressure. Bryce Petty gets the defender up in the air, gets Stryker to jump, and then does the rest on his own.
Coleman in the backfield again. Jukes his way to the border with his 2nd down. And Petty out of an empty set like he was for much of the 3rd. It opens up in the middle and he takes off.
Have helped contribute to that.
Yeah, and up the middle goes Chafin with a 1st down inside the 20.
Some of the softer teams in the Big 12 to start the conference schedule, if they run the rest
season, we'll have K-State at home. Could be for the conference title. Chafin slammed down inside the. This is certainly their most impressive game of the season. Home. The sophomore quarterback is taken off. Wide snap pulled down. And Chuck Linwood goes inside the.
I mean, no matter how many interceptions you throw at key times during ball games, it doesn't take away from the fact that he's a good person, a good. And I think if you're a voter in the college football playoff poll, you have to take notice of this. I mean, this was a...
According to the committee, Linwood on 4th down will convert across the 20. Joe Davis, Joey Harrington, Chris Budden, and Shock Linwood runs for a few yards and keeps those feet churning. Depending on what happens over the coming month, we know that plenty can happen over that stretch. Shock Linwood slipping his way in for another Baylor.